There are other people involved in this crime. They are walking on the street freely, and nobody's talking about them. And the people are. Hey, beautiful people, how you're doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, I know the topic from the thumbnail you already know is quite sensitive. The topic I want to talk about here. But guys, it's my opinion. Please, let's respect each other in the comment section. I'm begging you people in advance. So, let me take a good seat because I can't wait for the drag I'm going to get on this video. Okay. So, I want to talk about R. Kelly. Yes, I'm talking about R. Kelly. So we all know that R. Kelly has been sentenced to 30 years in prison, and it's been said that, is it 30 years or 35 years? Okay, that probably he will be like probably 80 something when he's out from prison and all that. Like I saw on social media, some people are like, oh, it's too much. The amount of years that they gave to him is too much. And mind you, this is just not all the case on him. There's still more case more trials he has to go to, so definitely this is more like a life sentence. And they just got some people talking, and some people are like asking for a pardon, like an easy judgment for him and all that. So there's a video I saw of a guy actually saying that Sony Music is owing R. Kelly a lot of money, and the guy was just insinuating that the timing of them holding R. Kelly some amount of money, and then this case going to trial, and then him being found guilty and all that, that people should watch out, that they're just trying to take him down.
Okay. R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Me personally, I gotta be honest, I don't think he's getting a fair trial. I think it's really about his catalog being worth $800 million. If R. Kelly is in prison, who's gonna get that money? Jive Records. You know, R. Kelly wrote a lot of songs for Michael Jackson that's worth a lot of money. But R. Kelly have a learning condition, and he's always been a fool. He write all these records for everybody, and they get the benefits from it. But he finally stood up and said that he think he should get what he's supposed to get after talking to a couple of colleagues. And they told him he wasn't going to get that. This is what it's about, and this is what it's always been about, and this is what I've been saying ever since this came up. They told him he was not going to get that money. They wasn't giving him that, even though he wrote the music, even though he performed all the melodies. And he wrote music, and he's illiterate. He can't read or write, but he write with a different type of way. You know, he kind of write off of. He record himself saying in it, and he got a big a system that he got in place. But what I'm saying is this: they didn't see him as an intelligent individual, and they were surprised that he come out to his masters and he come out to his publishing. His catalog is worth $800 million. See, I'm not saying R. Kelly don't deserve to go to prison or whatever you all feel, but you can't use the court system. What they do use the court system as a weapon when a black man get out of line. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate you using the court system as a weapon when somebody don't do what you want them to do, because that can happen to any one of us, and it have happened to any one of us. Over 30,000 black men are sitting in prison that was wrongfully accused. And it's public record, and they know this have took place, and they taking their time to free these people. So the court system has been used as a weapon against my people for a long time. That's why I take this so personally. That's one thing. My grandmother was married when she was 13 years old. And when I was in high school, most of the females I knew that was 16 years old was dating men that was 21 and 22. So we not finna act like this is something that wasn't going on. Most of the women that are standing up saying that he's wrong and he need to go to prison for what he did, they was dating older men when they was younger. He married Aaliyah, so that means he wasn't trying to hide it. Okay, let's go ahead and say that. But it was a time where men married younger women, and I'm not saying that's right, but that's just law in this country. But in the Philippines and Malaysia, men are marrying women that's 15 and 16 all day, and they staying married for 40 years. I'm not saying that's right, and I don't agree with it, but that's their situation. He's married her with her parents' approval.
Like some of the things he said make sense. Some of the things I'm like, bruh, let him make him do it. For me, I feel, did I feel R. Kelly is guilty? Yes. I'll say it straight up. So for me, even if it's been set up by Sony's Music allegedly, Okay, allegedly it's been said that he's been framed up, or everything is being pushed by Sony's Music just to get rid of him so that they don't pay him the money they owe him. But for me, it's that they can set you up to do some things that you don't want to do. That's something my mother always said, it's something you like so much. That's the thing they will use to get you. So obviously, R. Kelly has been on with minors for years and back and forth. So it's, even if they set him up, even if they push for the case, because this is not the first time this case has been on trial. There's a lot of case, like for years and years they've been trying. R. Kelly has been on trial in and out of the court on this case. So this is not the first time, but it's interesting. This was the one. They said one day the bushmeat go catch the hunter. So that's what happened to R. Kelly here. I just feel like it was his time to get his judgment. But another thing I feel a lot of people are not talking about, everybody just focusing everything on R. Kelly and all that. This is what I think. I feel like a lot of people are saying, oh, R. Kelly is guilty, he deserves it, yada, yada, yada. But my own is that there are other people that is involved in this same crime that they are walking freely. There are other people involved in this crime. They are walking on the street freely, and nobody's talking about them. And the people are one, the people surrounding R. Kelly, the people around his friends, his associates, did all of them saying they didn't say anything. Okay, maybe some of them didn't say anything, but some of them were the ones that even helped him to cover shit up. So what's happening to these people? Even I noticed, I remember doing the surviving R. Kelly. I think his former manager, I can't really remember, actually said, oh, like testified, like those people, they should be in jail too. Like they should be like next door to R. Kelly on this whole thing. Like first, his associate, everybody around him, his inner circle, his entourage, they know shit. They know shit. So why didn't they, when they saw him, that okay, he's messing around with minor, he's doing shady things, why didn't they report him to the authorities? So they should also, they're more like an accomplice to this crime. So why are people not talking about them, and why are people not talking about how these people too should be tried and be charged to court? Then the other set of people that I feel like nobody's really talking about them, and they are playing the victim. They are playing the victim, and it just get me really, really crunchy. R. Kelly is messing around with minors, and those minors, they have parents. Yes, they have parents. So where were the parents when R. Kelly was flying their kids on interstates to other states? Where were they? Why were they not? Because these kids were not adults. So legally, they are supposed to be responsible for that kid legally. But in terms of being a moral parent, and what kind of parents are you that your child has that access to get to R. Kelly to the extent that decide dating and she moved to R. Kelly's house as a minor? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm talking about the Jocelyn. I'm talking like the Jocelyn parents and all that. Like, I believe that this parent, if they're claiming they don't know, should be charged with child negligence, because if a parent is observant and focused and it's taking care of their child, is guiding their child like as a guardian, then they should know when things are going off. Like most of these guys, they fly out of their states to meet R. Kelly and spend days and hours. Where were their mom? Where were their dad? Okay, some are saying that, oh, R. Kelly locked them up in a room and not that, it's more like a court. It didn't start before you recruit somebody or brainwash somebody. It doesn't start with just one day. So for your child to be brainwashed under your nose and being taken out of your custody illegally, then you're not fit to be a parent. A lot of these parents are in on it. They know what their kids are up to. I feel like that they are using their kids to like push into the Hollywood thing, but most of them, it didn't work the way they anticipated, and then they started shouting. So for me, I feel like they should be like next door. Literally, they should be next door with R. Kelly. So do I think that the 30 years they gave to R. Kelly is a lot? Yes. I don't know, like as a person, he deserves what's coming for him. But as an artist that we all love, and I don't know about some people. I know that R. Kelly has helped some people through depression. R. Kelly has helped some people through breakups. R. Kelly has helped some people through hard times with his artistry, with his work, with his music. See, even when some people are saying that, oh, they are not going to listen, what's this? Even though some people are saying that, oh, they're not going to listen to R. Kelly so that it doesn't make the money. Do you guys know how many songs this man wrote for different artists that we are still listening to today? So for me, that's not even still going to stop his bag. And his bag, his children needs his bag, the money. The children needs the money. So I don't think that would do anything. Do I think it's the sentence they gave to him? Do I think is too much? Yes. I feel like for what he has given to humanity, yes, he's guilty of his crime. I get it. He's guilty. Like, I know, but I just feel like 30 years is coming out at 80 something. Like, that's a lot. A whole lot. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. I would love to read your thoughts on this down in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video.